Hey y'all, how is everyone doing tonight, y'all? Oh, it's Sunday already. Sunday evening already. The weekend is almost over. Gosh, I feel like things are just passing really fast now. I don't know. I just feel like they are. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older. You know, you get older and you're like, oh man, slow down, everything, slow down. So thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. If y'all don't see the red live box, you are watching on replay. So hashtag replay if you don't mind, just so I can see you and say hey. And if you are seeing the live, then hit the heart button. And tonight's word is coffee. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that when I went on, I had the link set up to do this amazing transfer, y'all, and it's already out of stock. Hey Natalie, hopefully we'll be getting it back in stock. Hey Caroline. But y'all, this is the transfer. You can see there's 4 different transfers on here. This one was very popular and I guess went very fast. So I have put a link. There are some other great transfers on there as well that you could do this with, but y'all, this one's just out of stock right now, so hang in there. But I still wanted to show y'all what you could do with any of our transfers. So I'm going to be using that. And then I'm also going to be using one of my minis from our Watts of Love minis. Okay, just the sunshine. Watts of Love is the it's the nonprofit foundation that Chocolate supports. And it is, now I don't always get that, I don't know the exacts of it. I need to really research more of it. I do know that we provide electricity and lights and that kind to parts of the world that, of course, cannot get it. I'm going to make a coffee bar sign, Caroline. So that is what our, that's what it's given to. So anytime that you purchase any of the Watts of Love transfers, I think right now we have maybe 3 or 4 of them, the proceeds go automatically to them. And then when you also buy on the sites, at the very end, there is a place where you can say, you know, go up, you know, what does it say? Y'all, I'm tired. Where it says round up. Okay, round up to the next dollar, basically. And hey, Yolanda. And but all of that is given as well. So you see that when you check out on the site. But anyway, tonight we're going to do this coffee bar sign. Okay, I'm going to use this wooden sign from this is from the Target. It used to be called the Dollar Spot. Now I think it's called like the, what is it called? Like the, Bullseye maybe? The Target Bullseye Spot. You know, ours is local to me. It's right when you walk in the door. I don't know if all of them are. I know 5 people drinking coffee. Yes. You know, it's funny, Caroline. You know, I'm 48 years old and I just started drinking coffee on a regular basis in the last 2 years. I would drink it, you know, every now and again, like a specialty coffee, or if I was cold, or something like that, but it wasn't something that I went to every morning. I just didn't. I don't know why, I just didn't. But anyway, now this board has, you can see the hangers on this side. I'm going to take them off, and I'm going to actually put them on so that it can hang this way. I won't do that on camera, but that's what I'm going to do. So just know that y'all can make this, you know, your own. Anytime you get a surface or a board or something, you can change it up. Simple, simple. All my coworkers drink coffee. You know, Caroline, so my mom, I'm not sure if mom's on here yet, but mom drinks coffee, and she always has, but mom drinks instant coffee, which I love. I think I grew up drinking it, therefore I love it. She'll drink other coffee if she has to, but her love is instant coffee, and she usually drinks that at home. And she usually has, I think, 1 or 2 cups in the morning, and that's it. She doesn't drink anymore all day. She's not really an all-day coffee drinker. She'll drink her sweet tea, but she don't really drink coffee. Okay, so this is, y'all, just a black board, okay? Really nice, smooth surface, which I love, love, love. Don't have to do anything to it. I am just going to wipe it off really good. And I think this is going to be a pretty quick project tonight. Now, here's what the cool part about tonight is, and this is what I've been wanting to do, and this is why I was like, oh, I'm doing this. I don't care if it's out of stock or not. I'm doing it. So, oh, okay. Yeah, she's just not really a coffee drinker through the day. She'll drink her stuff in the morning. That's about it. Okay, y'all. So, here's what I've got. I don't know if you guys have seen these little, these are the, they're planters, okay, from Dollar Tree. You see what I see, right? Doesn't that look like a half of a coffee cup? Okay, well, that's what I saw too. So what I did was I took my, I've got it over here, hold on, my air modeling clay, okay? Y'all remember me doing a little project before. It didn't turn out so great. But y'all, I made a handle for my cup, okay? So we now have a coffee mug. Y'all, I've been so excited about this. So excited about this. That's why I said, well, I'm going to have to do the project anyway. It just is what it is. Hopefully it'll come back in stock soon and y'all can make this one too. But it's so cute. But you can also use this idea somewhere else too. So, and that's why, y'all, I really like to hop on. Is this my business? Yeah, it's part-time for me. I love doing it. I figured why not? If I'm going to love doing it anyway, you know, why not do a business? But I really like just hopping on and sharing some ideas with y'all. And, you know, having y'all go and find your little planner, y'all, and make yourself a little mug, okay? Make yourself a little mug. Make yourself a little sign and put it up at your coffee bar. That's what I'm going to do. So, hey, my friend Elisa. Bless your heart. Okay. Now, I'm fuzzing this one very well, okay? And fuzzing just means I'm putting some lint on the back of our very sticky transfers, okay? These are reusable. Thank you, darling. I had bad hair day, so, you know, I didn't want to do my hair, so it's just crazy like that. And, yeah. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Okay, so, anyway, our transfers are reusable, okay? If you take care of them, they say you can use them up to a dozen times. I promise you, I've used mine more than that. Promise. Definitely have used it more than, some of them more than a dozen times. It's just a matter, like I said, of taking care of them and, you know, making sure that when you're washing them, you're using either a board eraser or a soft sponge. You don't tear them, you don't, you know, just take care of them. Don't stretch them, take care of them. Pretty simple. Okay, so here's what we've got. Let me make sure I'm straight. Okay, so this is coffee served fresh all day. And y'all, I'm just doing this in white, okay? Make sure we're straight, y'all. I feel like we're not. Maybe we are. Okay, I'm just doing this in white, and I'm going to be using my other transfer, this one that says coffee, a liquid that smells like fresh ground heaven. I love it. And I'm going to be putting it, oh, let me fuzz it, y'all. This surface is really, really smooth, okay? So make sure anytime you're working on a very smooth surface, or anytime, y'all, make sure you're fuzzing your transfers very well, especially that first time. It just helps them to remove easily and not, you know, stick on your surface. So when you pull them off, in this instance, I'm not worried about it pulling off the paint, but I would be worried about it stretching my candle or my transfer. So that's why I'm kind of making sure. I'm putting that there. Okay, and then I'm going to use this coffee bar on the other side. I can't handle someone else having drinking coffee. Well, you know, Caroline, some people love their coffee. Listen, my friend Elisa, who's on here, she doesn't drink coffee. I mean, I think now she kind of will drink maybe some flavored coffee, but it's not her thing either, you know. And I just started, like I said, and y'all want to know what's funny? I only drink blueberry coffee. If I'm at home, I drink blueberry coffee. There's 2 people that make it, and I buy it. It's my K-Cup. Yeah, Elise, I know you don't really love coffee. But I do love my blueberry coffee. It tastes like I'm eating a blueberry muffin. And I put my vanilla creamer in it, and that's what I drink. Now, I will drink regular coffee if, you know, if I don't have my other, if I'm somewhere and I don't have it, I'll drink it. And then this is going to go in the middle, okay? So cute, so cute. Okay, so I've just put all my transfers on here, y'all, so that I can go from one to the other and do them. Simple, simple, y'all. Okay. So I'm doing them all. We're just doing the black and white. Okay, this is all going to be black and white. And I'm using my larger squeegee tonight, not my little mini. I think this white is going to look great on this black. Nice and stark colored. I'm going to do both of these, and then I'll pull them both off at the same time. I don't want them drying in my transfer, y'all. And if y'all hear that noise in the background, that is my fan. If I do not have it on, you guys would see me just pass right out. It's so hot. I ain't never found a coffee that tastes like a muffin. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Girl, I'm telling you, my coffee tastes like a blueberry muffin. But I love them too. I can't handle them personality. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I'm pulling this off slowly, y'all, because this surface is very smooth, therefore my transfer is really sticking to it, okay? So like I told y'all before, just do it slowly, and that way you don't stretch or tear your transfer, okay? Oh, y'all, this white looks so good on this black. So good. Love it. Okay, let me show y'all what we've got so far. Okay? Isn't that pretty? I love that black and white. Let me dry these really quick, and then we'll do the top. Now, sometimes I will tell you that if it's really, really hot outside, I won't drink coffee. I'll drink a Coke Zero. I just will. It's, you know how some people really have to have their coffee. I'm sure maybe there's somebody on here that has to have their coffee in the morning. That's how they wake up. They got, Natalie, I think you have to have your coffee. You know, it's kind of y'all's wake up, got to get going kind of thing. I really don't. I just don't. I do have a little routine, and that's probably the only reason why I drink it every morning is because I have a routine. I get up, I make my coffee, I sit down, I do my daily devotional, and I journal. Yeah, Natalie, I knew you did. It's not really a thing for me. I don't have to have it. I think, again, I have a habit of going to that Keurig, starting it, doing the thing, and I end up a lot of times only drinking a 3/4 of a cup, sometimes a half a cup. It's wasteful, I know. Okay. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I knew it was. That's why I wanted to do it so bad, and I was so mad that it was out of stock, y'all. Man, I was mad. Okay. So let's do this big part. This could be done in whatever color. I had thought about doing it in my favorite dune. Y'all know I love that dune color. It's kind of that tan. But I was a little nervous about painting that cup. I do have some Slick Stick that I could have painted on it first and painted it, but this is a very, it's a shiny, you know, this stuff is that shiny glass surface, you know, and I was just afraid. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Mom. Yes, I love tea too. Now, I do love tea. I love hot tea as well. I just drink. Oh, Mom, I was just telling them that you normally don't drink coffee at night. I know you love your coffee, but you're normally a morning coffee drinker. You normally drink it at night. You just proved me wrong. Okay, y'all, put your excess back in here. And get a wipe and just wrap this in it. Okay. And I'm going to hold this down here while I pull it off because y'all have got to do it slowly. And then I will hold it up for y'all. Oh, this looks so good. Slowly, patiently. Better go to Dreadnought. Caroline. Oh, Mom. She's your keeper. Okay. Now, I'm just putting this down here. I've got some water in a little, I have just a little bit of water in my little cat litter pan. And I just set it in there until I'm finished. I don't, but I only had one this morning. Too busy. See, look, I was telling everybody, I think you usually do your 2 cups. I thought it was 1, maybe 2. I thought it was 2. Of your instant coffee. Yes, and she does decaf too. She does decaf, Caroline. You good. You good, you good. Decaf. I do love instant coffee too, though, y'all. I'm telling you, I guess because my mama drank it, I do love it. There's a certain taste that she drinks her instant coffee with just milk in it. And I have some instant coffee, and every now and again I'll drink it, and it literally, I bring back memories. Isn't that weird? Do y'all do that? Like you smell something or taste something, and it literally brings back memories of whatever, you know. It brings back great memories for me, just childhood memories of Mom drinking coffee and me sipping some of hers, or, you know, whatever. Alright, I'm going to get this dry really good. Oh, this looks so pretty. This is going to look so good on a coffee bar. Okay. Now we're still a little tacky. And y'all, this is just our little heating tool. It's in my store. It doesn't get really hot like my Mac Daddy over there that Jim, you know, Jim's. Okay. Alrighty. So, here we go. Here's our last part. Now, I am going to get this glued on. Now, I've put a little piece of floral foam in there, y'all, because we're going to use a little bit of greenery. So, let me get this on here. I'm also going to use some E6000, okay? Some E6000 and some hot glue. Alright, I don't want this coming off. And like I said, I just made my little handle with some of that air, the air clay. That's all. Just made a little handle. Cute little handle. Let me just make sure I get it in the middle. I'm going to glue it on first, and then I'm going to glue my handle on. But let's make sure it's in the middle. I think we're good. I think we're good there. Okay, so thanks, Brandy. Look, every time I seen this thing, I have 2 of them. Every time I see it, because I wanted to do 3, but I couldn't find any more at my Dollar Trees. But every time I saw them, like, my mind went to a half a coffee cup. Like, that's just what my mind went to. Andrew just said decaf would destroy his soul. That's great. That's funny. Yeah, I can't imagine him drinking decaf ever, ever, ever. Okay, so y'all, the E6000, like I said, just holds long-term. the hot glue will hold it right now. So I'm just going to put some of this because it's kind of heavy. We'll kind of put it in the middle, and then my hot glue around the edges. No, it's a planner, Brandy, I believe, because it has a, you know, a nail hook on the back. I'm pretty sure, and I think that's where I got it, was in the planter, you know, area of Dollar Tree. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just because of that. And it's porcelain. That is why I didn't want to paint it. I just felt like, I mean, like I said, I had this lipstick, but I just didn't, I don't know. I just thought, okay, I'm just going to go with black and white, and I just think that'll be pretty. So that's what we're doing, y'all. Alright. Now let me make sure I get this right, because I think I got one chance, and that's about it. One chance. Oh, this is stressful. Okay, I think we're good there. Let me hold it up, make sure. Yep, perfect. Okay. So like I said, just, you know, if you need something like that to hold good, use some E6000 with it as well. And before I put my little handle on, I'm also going to, like I said, use my little, this is just like a little starburst from our Watts of Love minis, y'all. And I just thought this would be cute to have a starburst kind of on my coffee mug. And I'm going to do it in black. We're going to stay with the same black and white theme. Now this is round, so this is, you know, this is trying a little bit. Just have patience. Work with your round surface. It's kind of like when you're doing a coffee mug with our ink. I have to kind of, okay, Shonda, just remember Job, have some patience. Okay. All right. There we go. And like I said, I'm just going to use my black velvet on it. You know, probably would have been best to do yellow, but nah, I'm different, y'all. I don't want that to be kind of my focal point. You know, I know it's a starburst or a sunburst or whatever, but nah. Just gonna stay with the black and white theme. Okay. I think we're good. Put my excess back in there. And let me get this off, and then we're going to put on our cute. It ran a little bit, y'all, but that's okay. I can get this off of here. And I kind of figured it would, but being paste and not ink, and me not permanently setting it, I can take my little tool and clean up those little edges, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Let me dry it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I had also thought it would be cute to have, like, stick some, like a K-cup, glue a K-cup in here, or glue. I have some single instant coffees, like some little Folger instant coffees, and like some sugar packs or some Splenda packs, whatever. I thought that would be a really cute idea too. You know, just to kind of stay with your coffee bar theme. But we're just going to put some greenery in it. Alright, let me show you. Okay, if you can look up real close, do you see how a couple of those are offline? Hey, Way! you see how a couple of them, you know, kind of got out of there, and that is just because it's so hard, because it's like, you know, rounded off, to get those transfers completely rounded. So I kind of had a feeling it would do it, but like I said, I'll just take this little, we have a little tool, and listen y'all, right now you can get this free with a paste, a periwinkle paste that's exclusive, with an order of $90 or more, y'all. So I'm sorry, $100 or more, I think. Okay, let me glue this my little handle on. And it's not really heavy, so I'm not going to put any E6000 on it. I just use that on the mug because it's so heavy. Okay. So let me use my little tool. Clean up these little edges. I'm telling y'all, this little tool is amazing. So one end has a really, it covers up, but it's really hard, but it's pointed. And then this end is kind of like a very tiny little squeegee. Whoops, hold on. Let's turn it off. Okay, let me get this cleaned up here. And this can also be used on, you know, other surfaces as well, to kind of clean up some things or fix a mistake or a little run. Just have a steady hand, y'all, and be patient. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Simple, simple. All right, so let's get our little greenery in here. Oh, hold on, y'all. I don't know why this keeps coming up. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I may have to. Yeah, let's cut these down just a little bit more. I don't want them to cover up my little sign. And this one. And I'm going to trim it I'm going to trim them up, y'all, because I don't want I don't want it covering my fresh all day. Okay, I think we're good. Let's see. Y'all, I'm absolutely in love with this one. Absolutely in love with it. Is that not? I mean, y'all, this is something you're going to go on to Kirkland's or Hobby Lobby and go ahead and buy this one. This one turned out amazing. I'm really loving this one. So, hit the heart button, and the link that I have featured on this live is a link to my website. Go look around and look at all these amazing transfers, y'all. Go and get yours today. So, thank y'all so much for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow night. And I know, Natalie, isn't it amazing? And I will be doing a probably, I don't want to say, but it could be a fall one. That looks like it. I know. Look, that's what the transfers do, y'all. I mean, they make everything just look so professional and so amazing. So, that's why I love them. That's why I'm hooked. I'm addicted. But anyway, thank y'all so much for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow night for another fun, great project. See y'all.